Let me hit. Sorry, my screen is visible, guys. Online team. Anyone, please respond. Okay, great. So, load balancer, copy here, paste it. 503 service temporary unavailable. What is the reason? My instance is in off mode. Okay, my instances are in off mode. Okay. Yeah, change. I have changed. Thanks, Jitesh and Dinesh. So, let me check my instance, configure which instance. Load balancer, open. So target group 1, right? I have configure. So go to target group 1. I have only one target group. 2, 3 also there. Huh? Okay. Just go and target group 1. Public EC2 1. Okay. Let me go inside. I'll just switch on all instances. Public EC2 1, public. Okay. First, we have to check in instance level. Anyway, it's the public instance. I can check by IP also. My application is accessible or not. Then we can go with the load balancer. Maybe issue is in, maybe your server is not in active mode. So we can check here also. Public EC2 2. So you guys already done in private, right? Private instance configurations. Okay. Okay. I think we have given path. I think so. First, right? Why? This is second IP first. Okay. Second. Okay. This is second instance. Working fine. Okay. Here there is no issue, guys. If you can give one also, it will work. Okay. Forward slash. It will redirect automatically. Next, go to first instance. Oh, this is second instance, right? First instance. I think this one. Where is public IP? Okay. Coming. Okay, no issue. Private 2 IPs. Okay. ENI, go to ENI. Okay. It works. Okay. So here, second, right? Working fine. First. Working fine. Okay, clear. No doubts on this, right? Just you can give the path in path-based routing, we can give in two ways. We can give in two ways. Okay, we can give in 2 days, 2 ways. Path-based routing. Okay. So I will write the points. You just say that. What I need to do first, path-based routing. Online team, what I need to do if I want to do the lab in path-based routing, what I need to do from scratch. What? Just Abhilash, we are adjusting is nothing but okay. That is configuring other domain. Just for your understanding, I'm showing you here only. Okay. We are not going to adjust it. For example, one path we are going to configure into in Flipkart. For example, one path is going to create configure into maybe in the shoes level, TVs, furniture like that. Okay. Yes. So guys, tell me the steps what I from the scratch. I'm going to do the lab on path-based routing. What I need to do? Instance has to create. Before that, is there any prerequisites in network point of view? Network structure? How many subnets are required? 2. If you want to do the same activity in private, see what I'm trying to say here. This is my AWS account, AWS environment. Okay. So user. Now I want to achieve path-based routing. I have 2 applications. The 2 applications running in 2 different servers. The application is related to same business unit. Okay, let's suppose if you have a Flipkart furniture session is there. That is a one application. And entertainment session. That is a one application session. So both are running in related to same business unit like a Flipkart. Now I want to achieve path-based routing. What I need to do? How many instances are required? How many subnets are required? Just say that. VPC gateway to public subnet route tables. This structure we know, right? So first we need to create how many subnets? Okay. In your point of view, 2 subnets. 2 subnets. Okay. These are public or private? Public. Okay. Today is the last class on EC2 infrastructure and everything. Please concentrate. Okay. Few things are there like security concepts and storage concept. It will again come. Next. Okay. So where should I create my instances? We can create public or private also, right? So you guys try your private. Private means here, right? Private subnet. Path-based routing. Okay. So one EC2 is here. One EC2 is here. Okay. What is the require? Why public 2 subnets are required here? Anyone? So our application is here. For example, private. My application is there in private subnet. Then what is the point to create public subnets here? Bastion host is for communicate developers, internal team. I'm talking about users point of view. What is the point to create public subnets here? Internet. Very good. So private, there is no internet. Okay. Okay. Leave it. So private, there is no internet. Public is required, you are saying. Okay. Public internet is required. Internet gateway is redirecting to public. So people will come to access internet gateway. This is we know. But here two instances are there. Okay. What is there anything that comes here to access? These are two instances are here. So how we can give access to public? Load balancer, right? Okay. So what is the prerequisite to create a load balancer? That's it. Target group is a different story. But main thing, prerequisite required to create a load balancer. If there is no this concept, we are unable to create a load balancer. What is that? What is the conditions? Main conditions. Yes, two public subnets are required. Both are in different availability zone. So main prerequisite. Otherwise, you are unable to create even load balancer, right? If you create a private instances, not instances, private subnet, your load balancer will not receive traffic from public. Is it clear, everyone? So I have to create load balancer here. Like, isn't it? Okay. So now my request will come to my ELB. Guys, in between route 53 will come. I didn't discuss till now. You just understand the request first hit to ELB only as of now. Then we can add one more layer before. Okay. Yes. My request will go to ELB. Why ELB is receiving traffic? Because of ELB is in the public. Right? So if there is no ELB, if there is no public subnets, private instance are able to connect internet? No. So no one will come to connect your access. So it's not possible, first of all. So load balancer required. For load balancer, minimum 2 availability zones are required. Is it clear, everyone? Okay. Now, different paths means how many target groups will come? 2 target groups will come. Different path. If it is the same path, index.html, we can give it different paths. Okay. So here you should host path 1 or first. I have created application in first directory, right? You can create in secondary, whatever things you require. So this is my second directory. So inside second directory, I have a application index.html. Is it clear, everyone? Now I have a 2 target groups. Okay. Just for your point of view, for your understanding only, I have configured like this way. In real time, first application, second application, different paths, right? If first will fail, load balancer is redirecting to second. But first is fail means first path server is unable to send response to clients. Isn't it? So in the real time, again, we should create the path in first 2, second 2, like that. Increase the servers in first path applications, second path application. We can configure the target group like that only, as we discussed in the initial stage. Okay. This is for understanding only for how path-based will work. Okay. Is it clear? Okay. So now what I need to do? I should configure to my load balancer. Is it clear? So my load balancer will come like this way. If you stop one, load balancer will send request to second one. Is it clear? Okay. Anyone has any doubts on this topic? So you can think process is same for any approach in the load balancer configurations. It's a single path, multi-path, whatever. Okay. Clear? Now, the same thing, I want to add one more point here. That is load balancer stickiness. What is load balancer stickiness? Okay, simple thing, guys. Simple. So I will just do the one lab on auto scaling and load balancer. I will show you. This is my AWS network. Same subnets. Next, private subnets. Next, ELB. Same thing we discussed, right? This is not at all easy topic. We have to concentrate. Doing lab only, we will get so many clarifications from this. Okay. Yeah. Now I have two instances. The first path is index.html. Second also index.html. How many target groups will come here? How many target groups will come? Then why two? Same path, right? Same application, right? Same in different instances comes under one target group. So your ELB is configured to target group, isn't it? So stickiness is nothing but if you enable a stickiness. What is the meaning of stickiness? What is Fevistick? Huh? Fevistick? Huh? Let me check online. Guys, what is Fevistick? Huh? Hold strong, right or not? So here, if you enable a stickiness of your target group, what will happen? Your load balancer sending traffic 1, 2, 1, 2, like that way, right? It's a round robin method. Okay, round robin method. If you enable stickiness for your target group 1 minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes, load balancer always send traffic to one instance, always 1 minute. After complete 1 minute, load balancer again send to traffic to next instance in the target group, right? Instead of sending immediately, it will hold the same request to 1 minute at least if instance is healthy. Okay, the reason is latency. Every time load balancer is sending, for example, here 30% load is there. Here 20% load is there. Requests are coming 10%. So load balancer, even this 10% also, if it will share 1, 1, 1, 1, what happened? Request to request, it will take some little time. Main latency issue will come. If you want to, if there is no demand in customer side, if you enable stickiness, always load balancer will send as per the stickiness time period. It will hold the response to one particular instance. Okay. For example, if I enable stickiness for 2 minutes, first load balancer will send traffic to any server first. If it is 1 or 2, there is no problem, right? Both are same application. My application is my request is went to first instance. It will hold whatever time I have given. If you give 2 minutes, it will send traffic 2 minutes to the same instance. Instead of change the traffic, divert the traffic. After 2 minutes, again the request will send to second. It here hold the 2 minutes. Again, after 2 minutes, again send like that. Instead of sending immediately, it will wait some time, whatever time you are going to give in the stickiness. Is it clear? Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create two instances. We will configure load balancer. We can for auto scaling, we can check it. No need to check auto scaling, load balancer is fine. Okay. Okay. So my instances EC2A, EC2B. Before that, EC2A, EC2B. Which target group it's placed? EC2A only there. Okay. Life cycle. Yes, did you complete? No. These two topics will complete, and elastic IP need to discuss, right? Placement groups not required. Network interface if required, we can discuss these two also. I will cover elastic IP also now, just 5 minutes only. Okay. It's a time taking labs. These are my N2 instances are running now. Let me check the application inside. Hello, all from EC2A. Hello, all from EC2B. Two instances are running in my end. Okay. So I'm going to configure these two instances into one load balancer. Before that, I should create target group. Then after that, we have to configure if required auto scaling also. Okay. Okay. So in my target group, TG3. TG2. No, different. Okay, we'll create new one otherwise. Okay, here EC2A is there already. It's unuser, right? Load balancer. Okay, guys. So I'm going to create one more one more load balancer for that. First, what I need to create? Target groups, right? We know everything. First, we need to create a target groups. Then we need to create a load balancer. We can configure it. Okay. So let me check target groups. Okay, I'm going to create new target group. Don't worry. One more time. May you can refresh. So give target name. So this target is for two instances. Both are in same path, not different path. If it is the same path, you can assume both are same applications. Isn't it clear? Okay. Next, I should create VPC. Okay, I will create VPC. HTTP. Next, I should give here index.html. Okay. Now, advanced health check settings. We can check now. Okay. So, guys, this is the point now. Healthy threshold, unhealthy threshold, timeout, interval. Okay. So, we can take one by one. Control C. Yeah, I will show you here. Healthy threshold, right? First point is healthy threshold. What is my target here? What is my target here? Instance, right? Private instance, right? Okay, private instance. Healthy threshold is nothing but if you can come here, time period 2 to 10 checks. 2 to 10 checks. If I give 5 checks, what will happen? Load balancer will ping 5 times to server. Okay, like one time, it's a healthy. even though ping second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time. Now load balancer understands, okay, this is fine. This is healthy. Not for one check, 5 checks. It depends on your checks. 2 to 10. If you can give it 2, it will ping 2 times. After 2 times, load balancer come to know, okay, this is fine. Not for 1 time, not for 3 time, whatever set point you have given. Same thing, unhealthy. What is unhealthy here? So in unhealthy, for example, unhealthy threshold. For example, this server down. I mean, this application down. Okay. So load balancer will ping 1 time in the round robin method process. Okay. It will ping 1 time. It's not working now. Unhealthy status receives from server, the load balancer. Even though it's not in a load balancer will not confirm it is unhealthy. Again, it will ping second time. Again, it will receive same status code, means it will not work. Some issue is there in that. Like that, how many points you are giving? 2 checks, right? If you are giving 2 checks, it will ping 2 times. After that, come to know the server is unhealthy. Depends on your set point. Is it clear? So here 5 times I have given. You can give 2 or minimum 2. 1 is not a good practice, right? If you give 1 time, first time check, it's not at all correct. You have to check second time also. So it's a 2 times, minimum 2 times. If you can give 2 times, it will check healthy status 2 times, then understand load balance, it's fine. Unhealthy also, if you're giving 2 times, after 2 times ping only, load balancer decided, okay, it's unhealthy. Is it clear? 2 things? Clear or not? Next, interval. The approximate amount of time between health checks of the individual target. What is this? Anyone? So in your notes, copy it and paste in your notes. Is it clear? If you are following some Word document, okay, just follow these 5 steps, copy, paste over there. That's it. Okay, what is interval? Huh? What is interval? Read this one. The approximate amount of time between health checks of individual target. If you ping, load balancer is sending traffic to that target group, then it will wait minimum time. Okay, minimum time. If you can give 5, again it will ping after 5 seconds. Again it will ping after 5 seconds. Okay, even healthy or unhealthy, load balance always ping to load balance, always check to and write the query to target. If target responds, if it is healthy or unhealthy, load balancer will decide. That is called interval. Interval. Interval is nothing but once ping to target, right? And whatever time period you're given, it will wait next ping. If you're giving 2 seconds or 5 seconds, even load balancer receives healthy or unhealthy, again after 5 seconds, it's going to ping. Even healthy or unhealthy. Okay, is it clear? Okay, we can discuss one more time. Next, timeout. Amount of time in second during which no response means fail health checks. After ping load balancer to target group, if you are not getting any response from the target, after 5 seconds, load balancer will decide it's unhealthy. Is it clear? So give as is default set points. Don't change anything. If you change, the cycle may different. It will differ. Don't change. Okay. Same keep as is. But for your understanding, I'm just explain the advanced topics in this. Okay. Is it clear? If you're not clear, if you read these 4 points, you can easily understand since you have a knowledge on load balancer. Clear? Next, status code. This is the main point. Load balancer, how understand my server is working fine based on the status code. If you find something in your Google, you will get some page. If you're not getting any page, there is some issue. What response you will get? Page not found, 4 not 3, 5 not 3, 2 not 2, 200 is success, 503 bad gateway, 501 server unavailable. So many status codes are there, right? The stat at, if I'm not receiving 200 success page means I'm getting some error, right? Success page status code is 200. If I open Flipkart here, so I'm able to access, right? Success page, right? There is no issue. Means the backend status code is 200. If I'm not getting any response, the backend code will be something. Even I'm getting, okay. Okay, in your way, I think many times you have tried like some net banking, server under maintenance, so many things. If you can see in the status code, some number is there. 503, 203, the status codes. Same like that load balancer also will decide if will not receive any traffic, if will not receive any status code from the 200 from the server, it may decide it's not working. Code you can give whatever in between 200 to 299. Your wish. Keep as is, don't change it. This one also. It's a default codes. Is it clear? Anyone has any doubts? These advanced health check setting, anyone has any doubts? Yes. Yes, are you clear? Shall I go next step? So please check, guys. I will tell you this, what are the checkpoints we need to follow in the, if you are getting any error. Okay, don't worry. Even I'm going to share you the error codes. If you are getting any error in the load balances, this error, where should I check? Where should you go and check directly? I will give you the status codes also. Don't worry. So now, okay, this path is very, very important. If you are not giving this path, target group will give unhealthy status. So we are here, clear here also. So nothing, there is no pending anywhere. All steps we have done here. Next, if it is a network load balancer, we change TCP only. That's it. Next. See, guys, you should have understand now. I given 5 seconds. From this concept, you can easily understand. What is the error? Health check timeout must be smaller than the interval. Right or not? If you're giving more, interval is taking time. It's not possible, right? So where is my interval? 5 seconds. Is it clear now? Yeah. So I'm able to see 4 instances. I need to check 2. What are those? These, right? Okay. So here, just point coming, I'm discussing. So you guys are saying, sir, I'm getting 503 error, bad gateway. If I stop server, main server, right? You guys are saying few people, right? That you have to check in your target how many instances are running. After enable auto scaling, how many instances are running in target group, you have to check. In this case, I have enabled manually 2. Definitely 2 will work in the target group. In that case, what is going to happen? I feel if you're not configuring proper way, here the main instance only running in your target group, After auto scaling is going to create few instances, right? Those are not registered into your target group. If you stop whatever instances are there in the target group, if you stop that instance, load balancer, there is no other instance in the target group, right? You will get a 503 bit error. Is it clear, everyone? You have to check that point. I have given time for you guys 2 days. Even no problem. Clear or not what I'm trying to say? Whatever new things will come, my target is load balancer target is what? Target group, right? Instances are should present in target group, then load balancer will ping. But maybe in that case, your instances are not going to present in target group. Main instance only there. If you stop main instance, nothing will be there in the target group. So load balancer thrown error, bad gateway error. Is it clear, everyone? Okay. If you are not clear, even though no problem, we'll take one more day for this all recap. Okay, just try it your end. Saturday, Sunday, try it. We take a one more day, but not immediately after 1 week. Okay. If I say this all topics may you feel poor. Okay, just we'll start refresh. We'll start some new topic. Okay. So any doubts here, guys? Any doubts? I have selected see EC2A, EC2B. Okay. I have included pending, right? Okay. EC2A, EC2B. My target groups got created. So as per my paint, my target group created, I have placed my 2 instances. Isn't it? Next, what I need to do? We should create load balancer. Go to load balancer. Very simple topic, guys. If you're understanding, okay. Don't confuse yourself. Create load balancer. Can I create network load balancer? Will it create or not? Create or not? Okay, we can try now. Just a try. 1 minute. Give something name. Network load balancer. Internet facing. Just give VPC. The condition is same for any load balancer. Minimum 2 subnets are required. Okay. So those both are in public subnet if it is a front-end application. If it is, don't forget, front-end application means web servers. The request should come from the client directly. So load balancer should be on public subnet. It has to take request from clients from the old. So if you can see here, I have selected 2 subnets. Okay, fine. But the selected subnet does not have a route to internet gateway. The reason is I have selected private subnet. If it is a private subnet, how load balancer will receive traffic from outside world? So in between you and application, between load balancer will work like a proxy, right? We have already discussed. If proxy will not getting any response from the client, how proxy will help you in this place? No, right? So public subnet. 2 subnets, public must and should require to create one load balancer. If it is a front-end application. Okay, if it is a back-end application, I mean, my load balancer will not serve traffic from outside of the world. Then you can create load balancer internal purpose. All right, internal purpose. Internal, if you have a 6 servers, I need to serve request to 6 servers from the web server. Then load balancer will create private side. We are not exposing it to public, right? Yes. See, point is here. I'm unable to access target groups. What is the reason? What is the reason? Target group I'm unable to access in the network load balancer. What would be the reason? Anyone? So what I'm understanding, you guys are not done network load balancer lab, isn't it? Then why? What? Very good. While creating target group, I have given which protocol, guys? HTTP. Network load balancer will work which protocol? TCP. How network load balancer will access HTTP protocol? It's not possible, right? That is the reason I'm unable to access here. So come to here. Create application load. Otherwise, you can change the target group network TCP. It will work. Create. Very good, Manasa. So ALB3. So internet facing. My load balancer is going to place public, right? Internet facing. If my load balancer going to place in private, you should select internal, not internet, right? Yes. Depends on your usage. But you should have understand how to configure. That's it. My VPC, custom VPC. Public subnet. Public subnet. I have one subnet in that, John. Security group. If you are not select, default will select. Now, default listeners and routings. TG3 or 4? Huh? 4, right? So don't do mistakes here. If you configure TG3, keep on checking TG4 not working, SAR not working. Okay. Now, global acceleration. Just guys, no need to understand these many topics. Okay. The point will come, just I'm saying very high level. If you require, you can catch. Global acceleration. Create an accelerator to get static IP address to improve performance. So what we can understand from this point, we can improve the performance if you are enabled global accelerator. Nothing wrong if you check this one. You can give the accelerator name. That's it. So in your load balancer backend, some static IP is going to attach to give more performance. More performance. If I give static IP, how will I get a more performance? Anyone knows? If it is a dynamic IP, if your server may stop, if you want to start, new IP will come, right? It will take some time. If it is a static IP, quickly launch. If you are select the global accelerator. So if you understand what is global accelerator, high performance, that's it. Don't go in depth, high perform. How AWS is going to provide AWS global accelerator. Don't go in that level. First complete important things. Then next level. If you want to still understand, then go to Google. How AWS global accelerator is configured AWS provider. You can check it. First complete your like pipeline flow. Now, so my VPC, my availability zones, security groups, protocol. These 4 you should have understand. Okay. If you can see here, my security group, definitely whatever my inbound rule I have enabled, my instance is also working in the same inbound rule. Okay. And my instances are also running in the same VPC, same subnet. Okay, if you're unable to achieve this lab, you should have understand where your instances are running. Maybe you have selected different subnet. Maybe you have selected different VPC. Maybe you have selected different security group rules. In your load balancer, HTTP is not enabled. So many things are there, right? You have to understand one by one all those things. Next, create load balance. Okay, so it will take 1 minute of time. If you have any questions, you can ask now. Anyone has any questions? No questions? So I want to show you stickiness, right? First, we should access ALB. Then we can enable stickiness. We can understand how it will work. First, as a AWS engineer, you have to understand how to configure load balancer auto scaling. That's it. But definitely you should go inside, try to understand. So many things are there in the dashboard, right? With this knowledge, you can easily understand. Okay. You are not a fresher now. You know how to configure load balancer. You know how to configure auto scaling, how it will the backend and everything. So with that knowledge, whatever points, if we miss something, you can learn from this. Okay. It's a provisioning state. Load balancer works regional level or global level? Are you sure? It will work regional level. So load balancer going to serve across region high availability? Across region high availability? Is it possible from the load balancer? I have already mentioned which service will come in that point. If I want to serve high availability across region level, not availability zone level, my load balancer, we are selecting any two availability zones, not any two regions. Means it's working in availability zone level. If load balancer create time, select any two regions. If it will ask, definitely it will serve across region level. But while creating load balancer time, it's asked select any two availability zones. Is nothing but load balancer is serve the traffic across availability zones only. Is it clear? If my load balancer is in global level, maybe the option is available like we select across two regions, minimum two region instead of minimum two availability zones. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So my ALB3 is in active mode now. Working, right? So I have configured two instances. You can understand same application. So I want to show you the difference. I have created two different applications. If I given same hello world from EC2A, you may not understand I'm getting response from which instance. For your understand only, I have created different application. But in real time, always same application, not two different applications. How you will get high availability for two different application? The question is wrong first, right? Same application, we need high availability. Different applications not related to us. But for you understanding, if I give two instance same name, you are unable to understand the response will get from which instance, right? So for your understanding, I have hosted like that way only. Okay. So if I refresh, see, my response is going to second, first. The reason is load balancer is pinging the same target group, two different applications. It's a round robin method. Is it clear now? So in this case, in the real time, two server, same application. But for your understanding how load balancer serve the request, if I created same application, you may unable to understand load balancer sending or not, right? For your understanding, see, if I refresh, my request is going to first, second. May it's ping, round robin method. Is it clear, everyone? Okay, is it clear? Don't confuse, just understand. Now, go to my target group. Where is my target group? So, right click and open it. So, target group, we have discussed everything. No pending in target group, right? So, my target group 4. So, my two instances are healthy mode. If I stop one instance, definitely one more instance is there in my target group. My load balances are the traffic. Is it clear? Next, monitoring. Just monitoring the load. Once we discuss CloudWatch, you can understand this concept. Okay, it's a monitoring. Next, health checks. See if you can see whatever points we have passed. These are the health checks: interval, timeout, success code, healthy threshold, 2 consecutive health checks for success, 2 consecutive health checks for failures. Whatever points we have given, it's just showing us only my path. So it should be correct manner. Next, attributes. If you can read here in my attributes, deregistration delay, training interval. What it is, guys? What it is? Deregistration, draining. So yes, if you deregister target from the target group, or delete the server from the main server. If you delete some server, it will take time to 300 seconds to draining. I will show you how to draining also now. Now, traffic configuration, load balance algorithm, round robin. We have already discussed. Next, target selection configuration, stickiness off. Now I'm going to enable stickiness. So you should have understand the difference now. If I enable stickiness, if I give 1 minute time, if I save the changes, if you access my load balancer URL, after apply the point, it will not redirect in 1 minute. Wait. See now, it's not changing, right? Even though refreshing. It's hold the traffic for one server. So how much time it will take? Wait. After 1 minute, it will send traffic to EC to B. After that, again, it will wait 1 minute. The reason is instead of sending traffic 1 to 1, 1 to 1, there may be a latency issues, sending and receiving, right? Okay, I don't have much demand in the source end. Why I need to send traffic multiple servers? You should stick on one server for particular time. So let's suppose how we can do the maintenance. I have a 2 servers, right? If I give my stickiness for 1 day, my load balance always sending traffic to one server only, right? Next server, you can work on that, right? Whatever things if I want to do modifications. Then after that, you can stop the stickiness. Is it clear? Instead of stop the server. Clear what I'm trying to say? Now my traffic is sending to EC to A. It's not sending to EC to B. My EC to B is free. Now I can do any modifications if I want to do. The reason is EC to B is not serving any response to outside world. So I have enabled stickiness for 1 minute. So after 1 minute, my traffic will redirect to EC to B and EC to A is free then. Okay. This is stickiness process. If someone will ask what is stickiness by using stickiness will achieve good latency. The reason is instead of ping my load balancer to multiple times of using round robin method to different servers. So if there is no much demand on the server side, there is no much load on the my load balance, my target, and I can create a load balancer stickiness and make it target for one instance, and next instance we can give the free time. We can work on that. Okay. The reason is both applications are same, right? Is there any impact on a website? No, application both are same. There is no impact, right? Yeah. And one more thing. So you should write all those important points. Some already I have shared, right? Did you get a time to check that? I have shared yesterday load balance and auto scaling material in the Google Drive. Set, PPTs. If you can see the, drawings, architects, you can easily understand everything. It will take time to understand those PPTs. The reason is everything we have mentioned in that advanced points also. So from that material, you should catch what we discuss only. Once you are fine with that, then move to next things. Don't panic to see this one we didn't discuss. Maybe in future, if required, you need something to reference, right? In that point only, I have shared that. Sir, we haven't discussed this topic. Why you shared me? Maybe future it will help. Why it's not sending to ECTP? Only given 1 minute or 1 hour? Stickiness duration 1 minute. Load balancer generate cookies. Yes, what is cookies? What is cookies? What is cookies? Anyone? What is cookies? Clear cache, clear cookie. What is that? Hmm? Hmm? What is cookie, guys? At least check in Google, huh? Biscuits. So load balance giving biscuits to target, huh? Isn't it? What is this, guys? In your system also cookies are there, right? Right or not? What is this? I have given set point is only 1 minute. Go to attributes. ALB3, right? Okay. So inside your system also cookies will be there. So sometimes it's redirecting to same traffic. You should clear the caches and try it. It will definitely will work. Otherwise, try in other systems. Okay. If you can see here, attributes level, cross zone load balancing on. Why? Very good. We have selected two availability zones, right? Different. So it's showing. Anywhere is saying enable cross region. No. So load balancer will not support across region. It will support only zonal level. Okay. So attributes. Sorry, I'm in load balance level. Come to target group. Guys, you will get interview question sometimes. If you forget to enable public IP for your instance in the custom, is there any process? It's showing unused here. So go to attributes. Stickiness is off. Guys, TG3 or TG4? Sorry. So don't maintain so many target groups, right? These major confusions. Okay. Go to stickiness now. Healthy status 2. Stickiness is on load balancer generate cookies. Application based cookies. 1 second to 7 days. So 1 second, 1 minute. So if you can stop, save changes. Okay, working fine now. Okay, so just write down the task. In the enable the stickiness application based cookies and load balancer generate cookies. You should work on 2. Okay, give the 1 minute time. What is the changes? Okay, you just understand what is the changes. Don't give 1 day time, huh? Just 1 minute. If you're giving 1 day time, you have to wait next day. Keep on searching. Many things they are going to add in load balancers. Now, question to everyone. My load balancer is working to serve traffic to 2 right now. If I stop one instance, my load balancer will redirect request or not for next instance. Or bad gateway will get. So before that, you should have understand, go to target group, check how many instances are running. My target is 2 instances, whether it is a public, whether it is a private, doesn't matter. So I have a 2 instance in a healthy state, right? If I stop one instance, what happened? So see guys, EC2 leave it, EC2A, EC2B is running my target, right? If I stop one EC2A, stopping, right? Go to target group. This is the target group, right? Just refresh it. Still showing healthy. It will take some time. One is unhealthy, right? Yes, one is unhealthy. Is it clear now? So one is healthy, one is unhealthy. So now if I redirect my traffic, only send traffic to EC2B only. A we stop. So in this case, failure routing is working or not? My load balancer, even one instance stop, crash, whatever reason, busy, something, load balancer is going to serve next server, same application. Okay, you don't maintain two different applications, just for your understand. Just I have shown you here. Okay. Auto scaling. We haven't configured auto scaling here, right? If you configure, auto scaling will maintain the target. If you delete manually, auto scaling create one more instance to maintain the target. Clear? So anyone has any doubts on load balancers and target group? Anyone has any doubts? Online? No doubts. So you will get clarity once you do the practice only. Here things like understand, but while doing time, may you confuse. So best practice, I'm saying here only. Best practice, draw architecture. Where you are, draw the architecture. Okay, next, these are my public subnets. These two security group you should mention here. There is no confusion. My security group of my instance or place, this rule. Enable these rules. Okay. Next, my instance, my target instance are there in maybe private or public. You should write here. My source load balancer is in public. So if my request will come, definitely my load balancer able to send the traffic to target group. So here to here target we have selected or not. And my target group has to monitor my application. Did I give my application path correct or not? And my security group both are same or not? I mean, why I'm saying both are same? Rules should be same. Okay. And if you are not getting, very best practice, instead of configuring load balancer, you should hit your application first in the IP level. It's working. No need to think about your server running or not, your path running, path correct or not. Everything is correct. Configure to load balancer. If you are facing an error, may you think, no, my application running fine. Already I have verified with my public IP. There is no issue with that. Maybe issue with that in load balancer. Check. Did you give correct subnet or not? Did you pass correct security group or not? Everything. That's it. Is it clear, everyone? Anyone has any doubts? Okay. So yesterday, path-based target group, right? Sorry, path-based load balancer. Just I show you here. I think this one. Go to rules, two rules. See if you can see, I have given same path only. If you give star, it will take what next up. What are the next? No, I have only one path, right? After second index.html, it will take the star means. If in that 2-3 applications are there, it is redirected to 2-3 applications also. Okay, star means apply for all on the directory. So, but in that my case, only one directory is there. Sorry, one file is there. It is only redirect the one file only. Okay, so once you refresh anything, just wait for 1 minute. You just refresh 2 seconds, 3 seconds, it will not work. You may feel it will not work and don't jump to other things. Okay. Yesterday I did correct. It will take some time. It has to take some time to update into target groups, right? Clear? Anyone has any doubts? Okay. Now the question is, just now I have discussed, if you forget enable public IP of private instance, okay, simply create elastic IP. Elastic IP is nothing but we should allocate IP to your public instance or whatever instance it is. Elastic IP is nothing but static IP. In the very starting time, we have discussed, right? Difference between static and dynamic IPs. What is the difference? What are the difference? What are the main difference? Static and dynamic. Static IP and dynamic IP. Okay, let's suppose if I stop my instance, I have stopped my instance. If I start again, same IP will come, different IP will come. Same IP will come, isn't it? Same IP will come. So different IP will come. Okay, so EC2A, right? So where is public IPs? EC22. Public IP is there, right? So this is my public IP. That 3.888.217.238. If I stop now, very important interview question. Even your private instance, if you want to check your application, simply create elastic IP and allocate it, you can check it. Instead of go and check Bastion host, connect, once through Bastion host, if you implement the application, if you want to check, you just register one elastic IP to your server, you can check it. Otherwise, your private instance, if you want to add any application, instead of going with Bastion host, you just register your elastic IP to your private instance. Once you test it, remove the elastic IP. Then private IP will be there. That is also option. I will show you now. So my EC2A or B, I have stopped. Why it's not stopped? Is it to B, right? A or B? A na? Okay. EC2A, stop mode. If I start, I think it's not, there is no public IP for this. So if you stop and start, new IP will come. That is called dynamic IPs. If you stop any mission start, you will get one more IP. That's a dynamic IP. If you allocate static IP, even if you stop and start, you will get same IP. I will finish in just 5 minutes, please. See, different IP will come. 392, 183, 32. Earlier is different IP. Now is different IP. So to avoid this problem, I'll just go to create one elastic IP. This one. In network security module, we have done security groups, key pairs. We are in the elastic IPs now. Okay. Go to elastic IPs, allocate elastic IP. Just keep as is. Don't change anything. Allocate. If you can see in your list, one UIP will come. Go to here. These hyphens are there, right? I haven't registered any instance. These two is how they're created. Anyone guess? Two elastic IPs already created. What is the reason? Very good. NAT gateway. While creating NAT gateway, we have checked the elastic IP, right? That is. Now see here. So I'm going to register one instance. Click on that. Go to actions. Associate elastic IP address to instance. Okay. Go to instance. Which instance? A, right? I have enabled associate. First register elastic IP and click on that, go to actions, associate it, which instance is required. Now, if you can go my instance, I have enabled to EC2A, right? Okay, this one. 442161752202. Earlier, different. If you can see elastic IP, 44216117, same. Okay, elastic IP is a public IP, not a private IP. Private IP always same. If you stop or start, right? Now, if I stop, if I start, it's stopping mode, I think. Let me check. EC2A, right? It's a stopping mode. It will take time. After stopping only, you should start. Now stopped, right? Now go to start. See how quickly launch instance. IP is same IP is right? Same IP. Same point you can interlink with, just we discuss some topic. What is that? Global acceleration. In the load balancer global acceleration, the backend AWS is called with static IP, means elastic IP for quick access. See, immediately IP is registered, right? Immediately start the mission instead of dynamic IP. Dynamic IP, it will take fraction of seconds to give you IP to instance, but static IP, we know, right, which IP it is. Immediately is allocated, means quick action, quick response. Clear now that point? We have proved here. Yes. So if you connect, simply you can connect. Clear? So I'm going to give the task list in the Telegram chat today, maybe 10 or 12 or 15. Complete all. Then we can jump to IAM from the Monday. It's a very, very important topic. Next topics are only 2 or 3 days only. Not like this 1 month. Okay. See, I have connected, right? Yeah. So what you are going to do, create one in. So I will send in that chart. Otherwise, I will write. You can take a capture if required. So let me stop all instance first. Please complete auto scaling also. Don't do more actions on auto scaling. Okay. Working, eh? What is the problem? Without AMI creation, how auto scaling is going to spin up? Very good. Appreciate your effort. Guys, auto scaling will spin up your application from where? AMI launch template, right? We discussed those topics 3-4 days, just a small topics. Okay. Don't forget to clear resource. If you are not select AMI, you will not get same application. Auto scaling will not create. So at that time, you can do one thing. Register your elastic IP to your private instance, connect and check application there or not. Is it clear? Yeah. Okay, guys, see you. We'll meet Monday. If you have any doubts, don't feel hesitate. Just ping me anytime. Anytime. Sir, even though I'm unable to understand, Even though I'm unable to understand, do let me know. Ping one to one. We can connect even 1 hour also. Weekend we have, right? But don't misuse, huh? Okay. If you're really not understanding, just connect me. Don't misuse to, instead of you are doing practice while I'm doing, don't see that. That is not at all correct. I'm clearing all those things, target groups and something. Once you are fine with auto scaling, we have one more class in auto scaling, advanced topics like how we discuss in the load balancer today. Okay. Yeah. Different scaling policies are there. We have discussed only dynamic policy, right? If you can go in the policies, there is static policy. There is so many things are 3-4 types. We can discuss. Don't worry. Okay, guys. See you. Bye. We'll meet on Monday. I will send the list to you in the chat. I did not get any link to Drive. Abhilash.